Tossing bags under Michigan skies, Great Lakes breeze where the champions rise. Boards on the lawn, stakes in the ground. Cornhole's the game that brings the crowd. Michigan cornhole, we're taking a shot. Spin it just right, hit the sweet spot. Talking all things bags from dusk till dawn. Michigan cornhole, game on, game on.
All right, welcome back to the Pine Podcast. We're on episode 21, legal drinking age.
Yeah, social.
As always, we'll start out with our sponsors. We got CaddySack Cornhole Customs. Looking for anything custom in the cornhole world, bags, shorts, jerseys, and more. Go check them out at CaddySackCornhole.com.
Got peace, love, and sprinkles. Get your sweets on. Summertime coming out. Cupcakes, cakes, all the sweet stuff.
Then we have Goated Bags. If you're looking for some ACL bags, if you're looking for herringbone, it's apparently going away. So they do have a couple sets of those. So go ahead and check them out at goatedbagco.com. Remember to use Ridley 10 at checkout.
And rolling bags, live feed. Just went live for the minor leagues event down there at Great Shots. So
Be live at
give us
Stacy again.
give us some feedback on the coverage. Zach Roth holding it down.
Yep.
So a lot of action down there for the teams.
Yep. And lastly, we got Why Not Custom Woodworking. If you're looking for cutting boards, anything and more, Joel uses a CNC. So if you guys have an idea, just shoot it out to him at Why Not Custom Woodworking.
He will go above and beyond to make sure you're happy.
We're actually working on a side project together.
Are
So
you?
be on the lookout.
Yeah. Joel loves it.
Yeah.
So
All right, so we got a pretty big episode. We didn't have one last week. Just had some scheduling difficulties. I had my runoff for my union election, and Friday just didn't seem to work out. So here we are, and we're gonna have some minor league recaps from a couple weekends ago now, as well as last weekend's Motor City Regional. So hope you guys stick around. All right. We got minor league teams. Well, we had, believe everybody showed up except for a couple players overall. I know we were missing one on our B team, and I know you guys were missing one on your A team.
Yep.
Overall, Motor City had a huge event for them in the B team. They went from second to last to tied for first.
Wow. Good run. This goes to show any given event, any given day.
Yep. We got to watch the heavyweight bout, even though Ochoa made himself not be there. We got to watch the heavyweight bout between Shucker's squad and the Gophers A squad. So
Yeah. It was a good match. We pulled it out 2-1. The Gophers did. Jace just shooting good in
just
singles.
waxing.
He had a couple good runs. No, I wouldn't say wax. Bryce Offerio gave him a good run, and then Charlie was kind of neck and neck with him, and then Jace pulled it off. So, yeah.
Be on the lookout for the next event for that. That'll be at ACL States here in Michigan. That'll be here at the 810 Sports Center. We should be live streaming that. There won't be as many games because some of the A squads got to make up games, and some of them have too many. So there won't be a ton of A live stream going on. Bs will have the usual 3-game format for them, so you'll see a lot more Bs. So you should be able to check that out on Saturday around 6 p.m. on May 30th. So put that in your calendar. Maybe you'll get some special guests like Steve Gray when the Gophers are kind of done early. And he commentate on the B stuff. So,
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind doing that. Jumping on the mic and
I'm sure Zach would love it.
all the B squads, all the players. I'm not a hater. I love them all.
Yeah. So we had Motor City Regional last weekend, huh?
Yeah. No, man, these regionals are tough when springtime gets around to get to. Kind of you always get smaller and smaller, but the action's still really good. Jason Whattabag Cornhole was live down there. Got to watch some of the action. Case White taking down singles. He had to double dip Jack, but got it done 22-20. So some good games, really good games. And then Bryce and Chase taking down doubles. Some good doubles teams down there. Some really good games too. You don't get too many teams, 12 teams or so for the tier one, but I'd say out of the 12, 10 of them could win it if you're just throwing good that day. So, good job, Motor City, again, putting on that regional. I need to make it to a regional this month.
Well, you got
Summertime's
one this
here, the
weekend.
sunshine, it's hard. I won't be there.
Me either.
It's so hard sometimes when it gets into that spring and summer. Just want to be outside and have fun. So I'll be golfing.
Where are you golfing
Vassar?
at? Okay.
Well, what's out there?
You got Vassar Country Club.
Nope.
Willowbrook?
Willow. I think it's Willow.
Kind of like a
Willow
little,
Springs or
yeah,
something?
Willow Springs, something like that. I know there's a bunch of willows around here.
Willow Brooks and Byron, I know
Yeah.
that. No,
It's Willow something. I know that.
yeah. So yeah, I'll be golfing in a nice little outing there. It is it's the Kiwanis Club, Mount Morris Kiwanis Club fundraiser at Willow Springs
That's
Golf
a
and
good
Country
golf
Club.
course to have a
Yeah.
fundraiser.
Yep. So gonna have a good time doing that. Started golf league too, so kind of getting into more golf than cornhole.
Yeah, I haven't even swung a golf club this season yet. As much as I want to, I just haven't had time.
Well, yesterday's weather was not for it, but today's is. It was cold, cold, cold.
So going off what just Steve just said, you have the ACL regional at Blue Collar, so that'll be at Grand Blanc
Yeah.
Lanes this weekend.
Yep.
I believe he still has it set up for rounders.
Yeah.
So I believe bags fly at 10.
Yep. I believe it's still doors open at 9, bags fly at 10. And depending on how many teams is how many tiers. I think last time they did one tier, last regional. So
I was just looking up on Scoreholio. There's a ton of cornhole going on within 75 miles of us here in Durand, Michigan.
yeah.
Too much to rattle off.
I do
Um,
want to the Lakeville fundraiser on Sunday. Dougie Hoyt.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
at GBL, right?
It's at Grand Blanc Lanes. Yep. I don't think I'm gonna play in it, but I'm definitely gonna make a stop up there, donate some money. Dougie Hoyt's my boy, so
Yeah.
um
Chubby Bunny.
yep, Chubby Bunny. So definitely gonna pop up there, say hi, see a little bit of the action. Maybe. What time does it say it start?
Probably one, I believe.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be out of town, but now I'm gonna be in town. So I'll stop up there, make an appearance.
Noon.
Noon.
Lakeville Wrestling fundraiser.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for something to do and you want to help out high schoolers in wrestling, Lakeville has a not regional cornhole tournament for you. It starts at noon on Sunday, May 17th, and I guarantee it'll start on time.
And they always have really good raffle baskets.
Yeah.
Really good raffle baskets. So I think last time I won like 3 or 4. So you got to put like $50 in. Give yourself a good chance.
Yep. Got anything else, Steve? I think we pretty much touched base on everything.
Yeah. Just we got that. State's coming up at the end of the month. I know we'll talk more about that next week, but kind of getting ready for that. Looking at the schedule, see what I want to play, not play, watch. I really like watching a lot more cornhole lately.
No, we can just talk about that if you want, because honestly, I was having that conversation with Barnhart and Tom Nelson during the teams event, the last teams event. I'm kind of at that point, and it was kind of funny. It was on Addicted to Cornhole like a couple of days later, but I'm like, I actually enjoy coaching it more than playing it.
Yeah,
Like I enjoy like you get the new players and they start playing and you can see that they haven't developed the game. Like they just think you run bags, and it's like
yeah.
you can make a miss into points if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, you can make a miss into a lot of points. Yeah.
That miss isn't as bad as you think it is.
No.
The only time a bad miss is you front boarded or it's off the back.
Yeah.
Or it's totally out of play, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
for the
And-
most part, if it's close to the hole, you can use it to your advantage.
And again, if you miss, just don't be scared to give up 2. Don't be crazy and don't be scared to give up 2. But Everybody thinks every bag's got to go in a hole and it's got to go get it, and you can't give up any points. You know, you can give up 12 times before you lose. But no, yeah, just at Cleveland, I really got into it with all the Michigan players down there. Watching Kerry and Hector Martinez, Tom Walker, Tom Nelson. I'm gonna miss a lot of names, but Logan
Everybody.
Strickland. I mean, just it was so awesome to watch 4 or 5 people from Michigan, like right in the same area, walking over next here, next to there. But I just really enjoyed watching that and supporting a lot of the other people that support us.
Right. Um, another cool thing about like just watching is like it takes all the pressure off you. You're just there hanging out, having a good time. It kind of brings back the fun of the game again.
Yeah.
So I guess that's another reason why I kind of like the live streaming portion of stuff is that. I mean, I just
Yeah, I feel like I talked to myself the other day and I'm like, are you losing love for the game because you'd rather watch than not play?
I know.
No,
I don't
it's
think
just one side's growing and the other side, the playing side's kind of coming down with the watching side's going up. So the love of the game is still there 100%.
I really feel
So,
like it comes down to like the love of the game is still there, but it's like one of those situations where you've kind of reached what you're gonna reach. I'm
yeah,
not saying that one day you can go off on an amazing run and do some
which
awesome stuff,
anybody can.
but for the most part, we've accomplished the things that we've all wanted to accomplish in this game,
Mhm.
and we're just here to curate this and like make it better for the players that are coming up. And if we can see an up and comer like an old school like Jace Fleischer now, not him, but somebody else like him now, you
Yeah.
just take him off to the side and be like, "Hey, man," or you can stand right behind him and go, "Hey, what are you thinking here?" "Well, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just thinking going in the hole." "Well, hey, we can do something a little different."
Yep. Talk about it a little bit after the game, things like that, situational.
Take a lot more out of it by listening or talking about the game afterwards. I mean, it's just funny to me because I feel like, just like you talked about, I feel like I'm doing it more and more, and it's not intentional. It's
Oh,
just I'm just dialed into it, watching your game, living your game with you, and just thinking
yeah.
like, what are you thinking?
Yep.
What's your thought process here? Not questioning it, just hey, you got a bag out of play, or how are you going to make this guy miss? What's your next step? Um, just because that's where we're at now.
Yeah. Watching these guys make these shots, seeing what they can and can't do, and then, like you said, the development of players. Watching them like, man, last year, 2 years ago, this kid was. People would say, "Oh, he was no good," or this or that, and now world champs are close to it on a lot of these people. So no, it's gonna be enjoyable, and I'm glad Rolling Bags is doing the live feed at States in a couple of weeks, and I'll definitely try and get on the mic, watch some games.
Rolling Bags will be live next weekend too, though.
We're at
Uh, Kowski's house.
Radkowski,
No,
Adam.
no. Um, Clutch.
Oh, next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend I'll be at his house. They it's a paid gig. They asked me to come down, so
Isn't it Memorial Weekend?
yeah,
Oh,
on a Saturday.
I think I should be around. I don't know what we're doing.
I should just pick you up and bring you with me because I don't have anybody with me.
Well, I got to work Sunday.
That's fine. It's Saturday.
Just thinking GM.
No, I can't help that. I'm working this Sunday, so
I worked last Sunday at
I know
GM.
you're texting me. Can't believe you're not at work. Man,
4 hour day turns into 11 because of GM.
that feels like
Anyway,
we can go down that rabbit hole. That seems like it's
anyway,
happened quite often lately.
no drama. No drama.
That's no drama. That's just usual.
Uh,
It does feel like a normal for you lately.
yeah, it's been busy. That's
Did you set up your own cot there like the skill trades? You might as well.
well, we're done now for a couple of weeks, and then we're going back in that day to take some more work out. But it feels like it. That's why I couldn't make the podcast last week. We both couldn't make it, which is cool.
Yeah.
So
Kind of like you did last week. And I'm not. What do you want to announce who won your?
yeah, did the wheel, the raffle wheel. Anybody who texted me the secret word airport is gonna get a free set of. Well, not anybody who texted me it, but put enter to win. Had a great outpouring. I just want to touch on one thing. Not that this is the way it happened, but the first person that texts me is the winner
Nice.
on the wheel. Spoon. He was the first person that texted the word airport.
5:45 in the morning, probably.
Yeah. I woke up and I'm like, why is Spoon texting me airport? It don't even make sense. Then I got another text airport. Then another. I'm like, oh, that's right. But nope, Spoon. I'll be reaching out to you. Any bag on Siva's website, design, style, brand or whatever they call it. I forget if you want Apex Serpent or whatever. So yeah. So just I'll get with you and I'm gonna put the order in Saturday. I got a couple other orders I got to put in too. So just hit me up. But we'll tag you.
Yep. We'll take care of that. I'll get that posted up. Man, I had something I was going to talk about.
Oh
Slipped my mind, but I remembered that your bag thing, so that's important.
yeah, I wasn't forgetting. I got it right here.
Oh yeah. So kind of like what Steve did last week, but you're no texting me. I want you guys to put this in the comments. Give me your top 5 players in the state of Michigan. We'll talk about it next week. I want your
Yeah.
top 5.
Yeah, please put your top 5.
Your top 5. I'll compile the list, and then when me and Steve sit down and talk next week, we'll kind of go through it, and we may possibly give you our top 5.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can do that for sure.
So I mean,
See how
it'd
it
be
matches
interesting.
up.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how others are thinking out there. I mean, I feel like there could be some consensus on most,
Yeah.
but the placing is going to be the fun part.
Yeah, the placing's the fun part, and then I got a dark horse I would put in the top 5.
I already know who it is.
Yeah, this guy gives these boys a runs every time. But nice little dark horse. So
Always need one of those.
always. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, go ahead and put that in the YouTube comments. If you feel the need, go ahead and just make it on your Facebook and tag the Pine Podcast.
Yes.
Or on Spotify. We'll compile the lists, and we'd appreciate your guys' input because we would like to start talking about some other topics too. So
Mm-hmm. Not that we want to give away stuff for you guys to listen to us, but whoever does that, we'll ship you out a tumbler, Pine Podcast tumbler.
just you're gonna do every one of them.
No, we'll do a
Okay.
raffle again.
The way you had
Yeah.
said it was.
Yeah, I know. I said it earlier too. We'll put you in a random drawing, and
Let's just have
yep.
bankrupt.
Yeah. Well, I did work some overtime last week, so I guess Sarah,
Steve's funding
sorry.
it. Steve's funding it.
Yeah, but no, put your top 5 singles, of course, and then we'll put everybody who puts their top 5 on there into an entry for the tumbler. Well, the coffee mug or a tumbler, whatever you want.
We can do a tumbler. That's fine. I was just making
Yeah.
sure we were going to buy every single person one.
Well, whatever the winner wants.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They just want another coffee mug. Maybe they collect coffee mugs. They should already have it if they did that.
So yeah, I think that's going to do it for us this week. Unless Steve has something else he wants to bring up.
No. Well, we'll look for more content next week and be safe out there. Sun's shining. Sometimes it get crazy when the sun starts shining, so always be safe.
Yep. So as always, keep rolling with the pine.
Roll Pine. See you next time.